And MIBR is going to get another chance. The losing team here, not that it's definitely going to be MIBR, but whoever loses between these two teams isn't knocked out of this event. They get to play in the last chance on the final day here at Blast. So, you know, even in a loss, MIBR has some things to be happy about, and certainly you're right. They opened a lot of people's eyes, and look at this. The bold play down mid, and actually Vitality set up pretty decently against it, but they have no idea what's happening just yet. Actually, excuse me, they spotted it and they set up the trap. How perfect is this from Vitality?
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Finally, a kill goes the way of the CT side, but they just can't get out. I'm shocked that brehze even got that second kill because he should have been dead already. Yeah, you're right. It looked like they didn't know, but that flashbang gave it away. They definitely knew what was coming. Amazing play. woxic out here, low on health already. And now it's on exit, alone. He's got the bomb. Smoke is up, though. He probably would love another kill coming through the smoke right there. Gonna get a chance to reload at the very least. This is winnable for exit, but you might need a bit of fortune going your way. Bomb is planted. He can't really challenge it, and now he's waiting for the smoke to fade and hoping to get the first bullet off, but they're both watching it. If he comes through here, very hard to not just get the kill, but make it out alive and re-engage once again. All right, he knows where dupreeh is. Not quite sure about zywoo, but he's in front. P215 hand. Now he knows that as well, but he gets double-teamed. And it's a quad kill for zywoo to start the pistol with, and first round of the board for Vitality.
Great calls from dupreeh and zywoo. I mean, that's just very much. This is a perfect flashbang from magisk. zywoo is able to get a couple kills, one trying to push down B. He puts down the push down mid. He demolishes the crunch from banana, and he closes out the round. But even just shifting contact between dupreeh and zywoo in that 2 versus 1 ensures they're never going to lose that round. 1-0 for Vitality out of the pistol.
Got very many HE grenades on the side of MIBR, so if Vitality clump up and sort of charge a little bit too much, could be trouble. It seems like they are going to be aware that that could be a feature of it. magisk is making a fair bit of noise, so we'll see if some of them are going to be bounced into the skybox here. There's a couple. They don't touch anyone. But it's always fun to see. They have smokes to follow it up, which in this second round is... Ooh, nice shot. Okay. These smokes can actually be... They actually can be round winning if you manage to save, especially the last smoke, into the last 20-ish seconds.
Yeah.
If you are successful in that, it could be huge.
I don't quite think they're going to be able to pull it off, but certainly the opening deal shot from brehze and Amazon is quite nice. 5-on-4. Any more of that whittled down as Vitality continues to gain map control is going to be huge. Turtle waiting on the other side of this smoke. 3 players here. Jota in the site, exit in the smoke in A halls.
Yeah. He's picked up another smoke over at B, so they're trying to keep that occupied for as long as they can. Turtle's going to be flashed in. It's a really good idea, but 3 people waiting for him with a rifle.
Waiting deep as well. They weren't really close enough to eat the full blindness of that flashbang, and now inside the site, Jota's in an impossible situation. Good job from dupreeh, jumping across and tucking into the cubby to ruin his aim.
Look at how low they are.
Yeah, that's brutal. That'll suck watching this VOD back, how close you were here.
I think especially the pit play there with the 5-7 looked like it could have done some damage, but well done from Vitality to make it through the round. They should have, and again, when you buy all those smokes, you're a little bit at the mercy of how aggressive that T side will be. You need for them to already be in the kind of mood where they're going to let you play the round slow, and they want to play it slow and all the rest of it. If they push and are aggressive like that, then you have to use the smokes eventually, and you just don't get that luxury. So, interesting round nonetheless.
Vitality's not trying to hunt this, are they? No, they're just lined up outside of B. Apex is getting a little flirty. He's got 99 health, but... Ooh. They're gonna call a stalemate. Call it neutral. Everyone's gonna get away with their life. 2-0.
Yeah, Deagle, I mean, probably, I don't know. They can let him have that Deagle, can't they? Surely. 3rd round. And no surprise, gonna be similar kind of feel here for MIBR. Buying some more nades and even some armor on brehze. I don't know.
He's the one who saved, so he had it from the previous round. It's all good. Just trying to do some little extra damage. Maybe some nades to soften him up. Deep down banana to let the Deagle clean him up later. Again, it's all down to timing. The nades are out, and they do no damage whatsoever. Ooh. I think he saw the trajectory. No, but he does check it anyways. Doesn't matter. The Deagle rings out again. Another opening kill, but traded swiftly after. And a stack set up inside the B bomb site to back up that aggressive play. Vitality's too experienced to press the envelope, though, on this one.
Bomb is quite far away. Dropped. No one's holding it right now. They have plenty of time, but I don't know. Always making me nervous when I see the bomb back in T-spawn like that. They're going to go for the opening, and by the fountain, zywoo's going to be able to find a kill. Taking down exit. Close range for Turtle on that C-set. 75, and is there some shots coming through? Who
No,
else
that was Turtle coming through, and Apex saves his life while Masuta's handling the bomb site, so a little bit of good teamwork there.
All right.
Still, 2 players go down. Not the worst, not the best. Round still firmly in control of Vitality, obviously.
Yeah, woody out. Taking a walk with a P250 in hand. And dupreeh's picked up the bomb with plenty of time to get to the bomb site. So yeah, apart from the pistol round, which I think it's good. I think it was cool to see MIBR try to go for that kind of a thing, because again, when you're kind of the underdog in a match like this, it makes sense to try, I think, to try and see if you can rattle them a little bit and push them off their game. And it's a pistol round anyway, so most of the time it is a gamble. But we'll see. The 4th round here is going to be the really critical one to see what the defense will be like for the Brazilian side. It'll be interesting to see if they can mount a strong defense. So far, we saw a little bit. Ooh, zywoo disappeared from the server. But we've seen Apex on some of those entries on Dust 2. It was really delightful. Yeah,
he was starting to pick up his pace towards the end of that, really opening things up quite well. Some very precise shots, and he's keeping up his assertive nature here on Inferno as well. All of Vitality really are.
And actually, magisk very often would play that role on Banana as well, as sort of running in first, so that they have sort of the luxury of having both magisk and Apex who can, at any random round, you can call on. I never even thought about that. That actually is, you know, a wealth of potential entry people if you need it.
That position, though, it's not so much. I mean, obviously, you like to have someone who's confident and likes to take those entry fights in that fashion, and you're right. It's nice having both of them, but it's also about the cohesion between the players playing Banana. There's a lot of protocols that go into that, how you respond to different nade sets, how you respond to different scenarios. Because, I mean, both sides of the defense and offense in Banana have a variety of different tools and a variety of different plays they can make to find an opening kill or just keep control of that. So a lot of it is the kind of the chemistry between the players you have there on defaults.
We'll see how they're going to be able to play that. I think they managed to bring zywoo right back, so job to the admins. 4th round. All M4A1s. Not a bad amount of rifles that they got going on here. Apex is on a Galil, which at least 2 out of 5 players on the MIBR side do not have head armor. I don't think it's a big deal necessarily, but it's worth pointing out. If someone dies real quick to that Galil, then you know why. And they got that Banana control really quickly, and MIBR dumped an enormous amount of nades already in the round. That's, I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't get much out of it. They don't have control of Banana. They didn't do a whole lot of chip damage. Just magisk brought down to 92. Masuta and dupreeh have control of hulls. And again, with knowledge that an op is not on the field, or the assumption that an op is not on the field, magisk and Apex both being aggressive early on, peeking into that B bomb site, forcing out a smoke pretty early. So you're right, the nades are going to start coming into factor. Exit's the only one with utility, and he's playing in pit.
Okay. woody landing this shot. Going to be falling back into the A bomb side. Just playing the quad side. And Turtle, got to be really careful here. zywoo walks right through. Ice cold, and he follows it up. Takes down Woody and Turtle both. What an absolute killer. Exit down in the pit. He's defending this bomb side on his own. His teammate's not even really moving. The bomb, awkwardly, is still bottom of Banana. 20 seconds. So someone should go pick that up before this gets a bit weird.
It's magisk calling it in, but there's no mistakes now. They need to find this kill as magisk makes his way up. 14 seconds on the clock. Exit gets one. They need to find him. It's going to be zywoo over towards Graveyard. Pops up. Exit didn't see it. 8 seconds, and magisk is going to be just fine. But that's an all-important kill in the pit. And there's the plant. Yeah, a couple times now. That bomb's making you nervous, isn't it?
Just a tiny bit, right?
It's making you pucker. Just a tiny amount.
I mean, if somehow Exit stays alive a little bit, if he swings the other way and he can sort of live and another couple of seconds.
I mean, there's a world where he caught zywoo's head before. I thought from his screen we saw it. Maybe he didn't catch it. Maybe he's just so focused on his crosshair as well. But there's a world if he gets that kill on zywoo, that round could get very, very sketchy.
Off to another 10-1 start here, zywoo. Did that happen on Dust 2 as well? So really fiery start. I think...
Yeah, but this is freakish. That's 10 kills in 4 rounds, excuse me.
Yeah, it's outrageous. And I think even the style of the first 2 opening kills coming through the smoke here is just so bold. Just saying, like, yeah, you know my name. I'm just going to come through the smoke.
I honestly, I at least thought there was going to be some kind of a flashbang to get him through that smoke, but he just went for it. Woody wasn't prepared at all. One of them had been damaged heavily previously from some spam by Masuta as well, so he was a bit of an easy kill. Although zywoo did get both headshots, so it wouldn't have mattered. 4-0. Still weapons, still rifles on the MIBR side.
All right. At least they have that. But a very tough start right now. And MIBR, say, the fact that they used so many nades last time, and again, like you pointed out, didn't even have banana control or anything, kind of makes me a little bit worried, because the keeping those nades alive on the CT side is the foundation of playing the CT side of Inferno on some level. This time they have a bit more control, and they managed to put brehze all the way down. They're going to be molotoving the other side, the tree and log side. brehze is safe for now, although he's lost his backup. At least it's traded. Magisk, is he aware? Doesn't seem... Oh, he does know. He checks. Absolutely routine play coming out. And that's the B defense wiped out. I don't know if Vitality know yet, but they have a minute to find out. Yeah,
that's both players, so I mean, you might think there's a third. Uh-oh, Woody, this one's free. dupreeh just sneaking through the smoke again. Masuta's going to follow it up, but that's a peek from the other side, and magisk is all alone. And again, bomb has dropped so far back. The bomb that magisk dropped at the start of the round. I think he's hoping one of his teammates would have fallen back to pick it up and join up with him in banana. Instead, he's going to have to do everything. 2 kills on him in a 1 versus 3.
Good timing for Turtle to show up right after the fact. Magisk. No, 1 versus 3.
They hear that. They know.
They surely do. He's out on the balcony. He still gets the shot. Down below, he's got the bomb in hand, and a peek is all it takes. That is way too close. Nice effort for Magisk. But it will be MIBR putting their first round on the board.
Yeah, but not a comfortable one. 4 kills. No. Only 1 player surviving, so still that economy right on the edge, ready to be reset. Just set up perfectly for the next round. Good kill from Woody. Good peek from Turtle as well. Both getting aggressive. But an even better round for Magisk with the quad kill.
That's so hard to deal with.
He might have thought, I mean, he basically is sitting there and he's just like, look, I killed 2 in banana. Surely somebody rotated to cover that B bomb site at some point. There's no way Woody's coming from lane. He's got to be rotating over from CT spawn.
Look at the buy from MIBR. They win the round and they're just in an even more miserable spot. 3 people on the B bomb side early on. Not that uncommon.
This time a bit more success in the opening damage exchange. zywoo and magisk brought just below half HP.
Turtle's going to be put to the test up here. Yeah, the smoke. They really want to come through. You could tell a couple of people were going to try that from the Vitality side. They thought better of it now. And now they're maybe just waiting out some of these early nades to see what MIBR will be doing next.
They've drawn a lot out. Be at Amazon inside the B bomb site has 1 smoke left, so if they apply any pressure, if he feels anything and gets a little nervous, because he's also got an SMG, that's not a weapon you want to take those heads-up duels with, so he might have to drop that smoke a little bit earlier than he'd like. Oh, dupreeh missed his chance. He just looked his away when the exit made its move.
Yeah.
Smoke put down at the B bomb site at the 48-second mark, so it'll expire right around 30 seconds. And Jota's on his way back, so he'll have the timing to be in support.
Yeah, but is it going to be quite enough? I mean, he has to get all the way around here. Construction. Ooh, the bomb is making its way back. And yeah, but look at it. Woody and Turtle, they bought it completely. Exit is on his own down here. And he's about to be in a lot of trouble. Excellent spray to try and really sell that fake right now. And Apex, he's just sticking around, firing the gun into the empty air just to sell this idea. Exit is going to know now that the round is done. What a great call from Vitality.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's picture perfect, actually. And not only the execute faked him out, but the kill from Apex seals it. That really, really sells it. That makes sure that MIBR buys it hook, line, and sinker. Absolutely perfect, and Apex now can cut off some of these guns as they fall away. A huge grab. And disaster for MIBR as they lose the ensuing round after winning with only 1 player surviving, out of money, and desperate to save these final 2 weapons.
Those are some of the harder rounds to lose, I feel like, when you get out-called like that. But the problem is you're more liable to make those kind of over-rotations when you are a little bit desperate and you can sort of feel the pressure of playing a very strong team. You feel like, oh, we've got to go, you know.
Well, also, when your anchor at that B bomb site only has an SMG.
Yeah.
Not a fun position to be in.
The anchor or the chicken, which...
Yeah, both of that. They're both like really upset about what just happened in this round.
Great stuff. 5-1. Vitality looking really, really good once again. Timeout being called for MIBR to discuss what is going on. How do we salvage this?
Decent amount of emphasis early on towards Rap side. Getting up mid. We've seen Vitality attack that about 3 times in these first 6 rounds to varying degrees of success. I think 2 were successful, 1 was not.
I don't know if this is even a choice that MIBR have right now, but one of the consequences of all of this happening is also that woody on any kind of AWP has just been delayed forever. So if that's something that they wanted to do as part of the defense, I mean, they haven't been able to. Wondering if that could also have a bit of an impact. Could be fun to see how he does on Inferno with a very different style of opening.
Well, he's got to get it out first, and they're dealing with the money issues at the moment. Magisk goes down. Good kills. Brehze and Azan again, a double kill, double headshots in Banana, and that's what they needed. Now, off the back of a 5-on-3, they need to have a clean win here. Previously, it was Magisk in a 1 versus 3, getting 4 kills total in the round, losing in a 1v1. This needs to be a round where MIBR has like 4 players surviving, at least.
Yeah, but anytime... I mean, anytime zywoo's alive, but they got masutra and dupreeh to back him up. You're going to have to be worried about losing more than just a couple of players here. Nice little boost and a couple of good jumps there from dupreeh, and he's really far forward. Hard to see if you're coming in to check this from the CT side. Molotov's down the pit, but luckily for them, Woody's repositioned himself, so he's no longer there. And yeah, you can tell they're not ready. Joda is not thinking about that position. He's just running into what he thinks is basically a safe angle already. Another Molotov set in Turtles. Taking a couple of bullets down towards the library. And dupreeh trying to open it up. A nice jump from zywoo, but he eventually is going to get tagged at a range from Turtle, and masutra is on his own. Excellent headshot. It is back into a 1-on-1. With the bomb, definitely going to be planted here, although masutra is...
He thought it was down low. It's up top on the balcony. He's got to go jump up and find it, which is going to slow things down for Brehze and Azan. He opened this round up with 2 headshots. Oh, that might be a missed opportunity. masutra is so happy to be alive at the moment. Going to plant the bomb.
Oh, that could have been the end right there. He's got a grenade. Is he going to peek behind it? In the dupreeh, he will, and he almost had it. Brehze comes through with a 3rd kill of the round for himself, and finally MIBR on a 2nd one, but that is a 3 versus 5 that ends in a 1-on-1.
Yeah, which is exactly what we said can't happen. MIBR needed a clean round to get the op out on Woody to start feeling a little bit comfortable with their CT side economy. Vitality is just loving this, eating it all up. 5-2, but Vitality still in a great position.
so close to that whole thing blowing up. And I mean, but it still says something. We just... MIBR, even winning around, there's not going to be any high fives. There's not going to be any kind of like, yeah, we did it. Like, we're back on track.
No, it's just going to be sighs of relief.
Yeah. Very hard to deal with.
One of the few bright spots they've had is Brehze and Azan at this B bomb site when he's been playing aggressively. We saw it with the Deagle a couple of times. We saw it in the previous round, the double kill. He's done a good job of holding on to top Banana, but this time he's forced back.
They landed a couple of nades this time on Magisk, so something to work with.
They took a couple in return as well.
Yeah, they did. They've managed to save more nades at this point of the game than previously. I feel like otherwise they just dump almost everything into Banana and that's it. This time they have a little bit to work with. The UMP on Woody is playing that corner over by the library and little pit. In terms of information, MIBR know nothing about what's happening in this round. They're so far back on every part of the map. Let's see. Is there going to be Turtle? Does he have... He has 1 flashbang for Woody to set it up, so... In theory, if they get close enough, UMP could set something. He's waiting for it. Waiting for it still. The flash is in, but he's managed to sneak through. And that is a massive problem for the defense. Apex on the other side. They locked him in from 3 different positions. Woody could never escape. They actually had him completely triangulated. And now, exit inside. Yeah, he's just trying to... He knows they're coming for him. And even if it wasn't zywoo, it was going to be one of the other 2. What a constricting attack on that A-bomb side.
So you mentioned it, the fact that they're so passive, no one's really challenging any of those choke points allowed Vitality to just have so many players zoning in his position. Woody has to tuck in. He's got a player fighting him from CT Arch, a player fighting him from halls, and a player fighting him from the hay cart down low. There's nowhere he could move except tuck into that wall. That's just every option being taken away slowly but surely for the MIBR defense. A great constricting hit.
Yeah, I think he must have been thinking at some point, it can't be reasonable that I'm fighting Arch and also they're at the haycart and also they're up in the apartments and I'm the only one basically that's going to be facing any one of these people.
And that's going to be the most frustrating thing.
Well then, 6-2 in favor of Vitality. Everything is just looking real smooth right now. There's not even much to criticize for Vitality. What can we bring up? They're peaking too early in their career. The honeymoon, the honeymoon is too good, Jason. When they come back from this honeymoon, everyone has to go back and you have to work a job and like do grocery shopping, all the boring stuff. It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be very difficult for them. Real life.
I know. That's the best. Like
that's the best I can do. All right, here we go. The one AK-47 on Banana. Pistols on everyone else. Deep Molotov. They're going to leave the AK-47 alone and hope this pistol stack. Here's something maybe we could criticize if they walk right into the stack and get obliterated.
brehze pushing down. He wanted to actually, with the AK, I mean, he has to be a little bit aggressive.
I got something for you we can criticize. The bomb always seems to be so far away. Obviously, it helps here that magisk has been eliminated. Ooh, hello. A little double dink at range, and this is getting dicey.
Yeah, especially with Apex on the bomb, far away. It'd be a little bit weird if he has to try and find it. brehze and Asan coming up with a good shot there against dupreeh, and Masuta has to not make any noise, but the peak, I mean, he probably was favored in that one. Masuta is lightning fast to recover his aim. Joda comes in with that one, and now it's a 1 versus 2 Apex, and all right. I'm gonna give a shout out for Vitality for allowing us to put a little bit of criticism into this round for them. Definitely that bomb having to fall back and having to wait in some of these positions, not exactly ideal. Apex off angle there, just no idea Turtle was around the corner. So MIBR getting a gift in this round.
Yeah, they needed it. They needed a little bit of love. They found it, but again, what a great round from brehze and Asan. I think he gets what, 3 kills, 2 kills, 3 kills?
Yeah.
2, I think. This is just fantastic work to keep them alive and give them some things. dupreeh a little bit frustrated there, but it's all good. 6-3. And finally 9 rounds into round number 10, the op is in the hands of Woody.
That's a really long time to be waiting when you've got an AWP player. I mean, we don't know yet if it will actually make the difference. I suppose could also just be that Woody, they didn't want to like sacrifice to try and get it.
I mean, also remember, the 2 rounds they won is just 1 player surviving. So, I mean, in order to have buys to try and string those rounds together, you have to drop a weapon over instead of investing into the AWP, and that is just brutal. Now, the nice thing for MIBR, all things considered, is that the money for Vitality is pretty crap.
Yeah, true. So there's something. If you're an incredibly optimistic person, you could build a story here that this is going to be a turnaround. It would have to be one hell of a turnaround for MIBR at this rate. dupreeh, he's being allowed to fight here for such a long time, and it kind of draws Woody into the fight from Arch, and then he's going to get traded from Apex down to the pit. Exit is on his own, and he needs some help, but they just can't do it. Again, they set up by that haycart so that when you swing around, you're just walking right into the shot. Bomb has been planted. Devastating round coming out here from Vitality. Yeah,
and he had no smoke for that Molotov in towards the broken wall either. There was just nothing he could do. And if you're Vitality at this point, you're just like, all right, the only player who's really giving us a whole lot of resistance and trouble is Asan and Banana. So let's keep doing these kind of constricting, progressive hits onto the A-bomb site. It's working. There's dupreeh fighting. That's a really, really nice job baiting from Apex. He's more than happy to let dupreeh die there so he can get the kill on Woody on Rap side, if that's the play that comes in. And I think that's even a bait that dupreeh's going to be happy with as well.
Yeah, you want to do that. What did Yanko say once? A fine line between baiting and teamwork?
Yep.
It's true today as it ever was.
Yep. That should be like in the Counter-Strike Bible.
Yeah, put it like someone with Photoshop. Get it in front of some mountains, like a scenery, like one of those inspirational quotes. Like,
okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are good.
Get it out there. 7-3, and the 11th round. This is very hard to find anything inspirational about what's happening right now for MIBR. It's very hard to dig for anything. We can only talk so long about how Vitality are looking good, and they are. There's an opening kill for Joda. So, something to build on for sure. Some nice nades being traded, and magisk one tick from death.
A kill and down to 7 HP. Another kill for zywoo. That's deep down mid. So this is going as well as you can hope, but masuta is on point. Problem right now at the moment is so many players from Vitality are just feeling it and look like they're so confident. He's going to force Woody back as well. Watch towards Arch. Masuta's got another. Oh, this opens up the mid to B, or excuse me, a B split. I guess it is mid to B, but that's a dust 2 call. Joda with the op looking towards C spawn. Now they should know the op is here, which I think is why we're seeing Vitality call this pause. And remember, I think we all know if you've played Inferno, one of the most stressful things is when you lose control of CT spawn as defenders.
Yep. Yeah, especially when they slow. When they slow it down. It's one thing if they just rush straight to the B bomb site, but this, yeah, they're incentivized to go look. They want to find out what's happening, and kscreato actually might have found one of the better positions to try and be in here, just in terms of sneaking in a kill, buying time, maybe for Joda to get here. Oh, but he's going to be found. masuta again! A 3rd kill in the round for him. You said confidence in the middle of that. These fights that he took, he looked like he knew exactly where to find every kill.
Yeah, what a round from the young man. That's brilliant. 3 kills for him so far, and I don't know. If you're Vitality, you don't have a whole lot of money built up, but I think part of you is going to want to chase this down so early in the bomb timer as well. Go get it.
Yeah, why not? You've got them probably mentally in such a bad spot that you might as well. Apex sneaking around. Shadow is going to be showing, so a little bit of a slip up perhaps. Would have been fun if he could have found that one. masuta is coming for him, though. He's got a little bit of time now. Hunting an 8WP always scary, but even if they throw away the rifle here, it's probably not a big deal. masuta could afford to buy a new one. On the other hand, if Joda loses this AWP, that's definitely a disaster. And there's the Molotov. There's the quad kill for masuta. What a stunning round.
That's great. Apex finds a location. Mega's coming up just for the Molotov for that exact position. And
look at this.
This is rough.
Giga Chad play.
Oh, this is so disgusting. It's all headshots. It's all nice swings. Absolutely perfect from masuta.
Well,
he got a lot of praise from magisk as well in the interview when magisk just joined the team coming into this event. magisk was very, very impressed with the skills that masuta was shown in practice. Get a little flare here in the match from him as well, and we obviously saw plenty to end last year.
I mean, there was a little bit of discussion. People were sort of bringing it up as a topic. Maybe it's because we were all bored over Christmas and all the rest of it. But people were sort of saying, "Should it be masuta? Should it be Kyojin?" For me, that seemed like a stupid discussion. Like even at the time when it was happening, it just always looked to me like masuta had way more depth in general. So, and I mean, it all makes sense because he's also been playing at a high level for longer than Kyojin. So it's maybe not even that big of a surprise. But yeah, I'm definitely on board with this masuta situation. I really am. Back to pistols on the MIBR side.
Now, this was one of the rounds that Vitality found a hiccup, was one AK-47 saved and most of the USPs and P250s. Chance for it to happen again. 4 players stacked up in middle. A 5th on the way as well. But Vitality this time is going to find the correct answer. B execute from 4 players, and it's going to be nice and easy. Dupreeh. Just an alt mid, looking for anyone to push down and go for the flank. Ooh, a chance to stat pad.
Oh, but he gets dinked immediately.
Oh, he needs to back away.
Yeah.
Yeah, reinforcements coming, doors open, which is a bit unfortunate. Gonna fight his way out. Dupreeh, a retreating battle. And he's gonna have to stand his ground at some point. A good transfer over, but that's at least an AK-47 passed over to MIBR.
Oh, okay. Dupreeh doing the best that he can in that situation. Unfortunate timing for the jump. I wish I could even convince myself that this is super important for the match. It feels like
it's costly, but
it's costly, but yeah. Does it even matter? It seems like Vitality are they're so much more confident in their T side right now.
Well, and MIBR still haven't shown that they can stop anything at the A-bomb site.
Yeah.
That's the other problem. 9-3, 6-round lead for Vitality here on Inferno. Looking to send MIBR into the last chance matches at the end of the event on Sunday.
Not the chicken.
Peace.
Just only feathers left somehow.
Make a pillow.
Yeah, you could. Put MIBR to rest on. Kind of.
Jesus.
What if they left like little sort of like a fully grilled chicken, like in a classic sort of cartoon way?
Yeah, what if like one day if we get sponsored by like KFC, every time a chicken is killed, they just turn into like a box of chicken wings or chicken nuggets?
Yeah, there's some real potential right there.
Ooh!
Nice!
From bad to worse.
The whole topic has been they cannot defend that A-bomb site. Turns out...
Even the walls aren't helping them out.
Yeah, nothing is working. I think what's also probably really rough is that even the 16-10 scoreline on Dust 2, still pretty comfortable, I would say, for Vitality, and overall they look confident and comfortable on that map. But definitely MIBR had sort of stretches in that game where you felt like, okay, this is a bit serious. Actually, they're putting on some good rounds here. But
yeah,
into
they're competitive.
Into this, it's just such a sort of mentally and emotionally such a huge drop off that probably very hard to play in. They got the stack over at A still, but like you said, this has never held up. And exactly this setup has never held. They always get this kill at the arch corner or the library corner, and then the rest of them get crunched. Yeah, this double pit could be effective, and Joda wants nothing to do with that fight. They didn't really have any flashbangs for him. Actually, Amazon is at the broken wall this time. Here comes a little bit of utility being tossed out. They spot one. They can pin him down inside of the pit, but there's one in the site. I think this is going to work fine this time. There's exit. There's Joda pouncing as well. Finally, MIBR put a stop to this hit. Sinking into the bomb site, staying covered in pit. And MIBR have a 4th round on their CT side. Whew. Yeah. Something worked out. It's a big step in the right direction. They need to get to 9-6 at an absolute minimum. They definitely need to win the pistol on the second half. Following that, it's the long road ahead.
And remember, Amazon has been the one bright spot, I think, for this MIBR defense, generally over in Banana. And I think the only reason I would wonder, I mean, could see him like rotating to cheat closer towards the B or towards the A bomb site. They actually put him all the way dedicated inside the pit. Part of that was the AWP at Banana. They felt pretty confident with it. But
ooh, snuck right through. That's a cheeky play from Turtle. Taking down Apex.
Why do you think he has 2 U's in his name?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You think it's the I like turtles kid? Because he seemed to drag out the U's. I like turtles.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
Did I miss part of some internet meme?
You did. I'll show it to you after this. It's spectacular.
Okay. Trying to convince myself that maybe like 2 U's next to each other could look like a turtle and it's like flipped around.
You ever seen a turtle?
I had turtles as a kid growing up.
Of course you did. That explains so much.
All right. Immediately judged. We had a lot of weird animals. We had chickens too.
That's not that weird.
Yeah, we were living in like an apartment complex. So,
okay,
so it was.
That's kind of weird.
My parents are hippies, so.
In the apartment?
Like on a balcony. That was a mess. A giant mess.
I bet they hated that.
Probably the neighbors more than anything did. So yeah, fun times. Another triangle setup. Oh, and again, that same position for dupreeh. They just... And it was Joda last time they ran into it.
Times, yep.
Yep, hard position to play and exit. They have a bit of a crossfire, but the smokes have broken it up, so... He just ran and shot. He didn't even care. Turtle's going to be going down. That is such a... What Masuda just did, even though he got traded.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, right? Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. 10 seconds. The bomb. What? They've lost the round. They can't get back.
Oh, they can kill everyone, though.
No.
They got to get aggressive. They got to get aggressive and find Woody. Oh, he's going to go down. Surely. And somehow they've pulled it off. They've made that mistake so many times in this half. And you've called them out for it each and every time. And it hasn't punished them yet. Even this one. You can see the thought process. Nope. Screw it. I can't get there in time. Let's kill. And unfortunately for MIBR, it's impossible for them to know. There's no way they can possibly know. Because they're probably thinking someone's in the bomb site planting right now. Let's start lining up for this retake.
You're really going to classify that as not a mistake from Vitality?
No, it's a mistake, but look, you know, if you don't get punished for it.
Well, if it's not shoplifting if no one catches you.
No, I said it's a mistake. I agree with you. It's a mistake. It just hasn't bit him in the ass yet, has it?
All right.
What are you supposed to do?
All right. That they're getting away with so much. You're right. They couldn't really do anything in MIBR, but that is funny. What a funny way to end that round. Oh man, 10-4, 15th round. One of those days, getting away with everything. This wasn't the round that started with the wallbang, was it? From dupreeh?
No, that was a previous one that they actually lost. Ooh, nice attempt for magisk, sneaking around the edge of the smoke.
I did want to point out.
Okay.
masuta, when he's running to and sort of just spamming down the pit like that, it's obviously not the most efficient way to fire the rifle, but what it does create an enormous amount of space behind him that his entire team can swing and try and make up for it. Joda, that was a nice position to try and get that multi-kill that he needed. But it's a 2 versus 3 retake. Actually, maybe one of the better chances here for MIBR to do something. Finally, it's a B hit.
I think the unfortunate thing for Vitality is masuta had both flashbangs and he was stuck in the back of the bomb, so you'd love to have dupreeh with those to just bomb him over the wall, so it's going to have to come from masuta.
Ooh, timing is there. dupreeh runs for it. Wanted to go aggressive. Yeah, but they know. They know everything. And this is a huge crossfire. Very hard to walk into here for MIBR. 2 AKs. The spray is in, and it's masuta. Nice double to end the half with 11-4 in the favor of Vitality. What a devastating start to Inferno. We'll be back with the second half.
That looks more like a gray, but it's mini blind, but like...
Orion?
What?
Orion? Orion?
No.
No.
Let me try and see if I can help here.
Is it a T-Rex?
And then...
Something else? I don't know. So shit at that. The good one though.
Yeah, thanks. It's a Cyrex. Very iconic thing right here.
The hole?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so good! Red thing. Sorry man, it's like this. It's really blue.
And then like at the edges, like down here, it's got like a fade of purple. I don't know, like a thing here as well. Like, I don't know, it's like, it looks somewhat like this.
No way, I don't.
Decimator.
It's full black with the red.
Yeah. Okay, just, what is this?
Line.
What's the color?
Red line.
Oh, there we go.
It's old one, so you should know.
Vulcan?
No.
Frostside?
No. It's really old one.
Frostbite?
No, it's really old. It's older than that. And just imagine that back in the days.
Black laminate? Blue laminate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tiger Tooth?
Yeah, man. That's so good. What is this?
Banana.
Yeah. You're good. I will help you, but I'm not sure about my drawing. Something that goes in the trees. I don't know the English. I know the English, but I don't know how to draw it.
Birds? Oh, monkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the name, and then yeah, there's something else.
Monkey business.
Yes, you got it.
Oh.
Flashing, I'm ready to go.
One headshot here.
Flank. Headshot.
Dead.
Maybe side,
Upside,
maybe side.
upside.
Upside.
Dead.
Nice. 2-on-2. Guys, no, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb.
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 One
Heads
tap.
up bomb.
Just save, guys, just save.
Argument.
Maybe he has time. Go for the kill. Go for the kill.
Library.
Close, close, close. Nice! Oh, my people.
Who played maximum? But we cannot reach
Oh, great energy on the side of Vitality. And obviously, in general, they play really well. At the end of it, Masuta up there just doing wonderful work.
I think they had the same reaction we did.
Yeah.
It's funny, they didn't even even Apex just saying just save.
Yeah.
They didn't even think they were going to go for the kills until it just was handed to them. Yeah, they played great. I mean, actually, I don't even know if I want to say they played great. I think MIBR had a really tough time at that A bomb site. Vitality played good. I think MIBR just couldn't mount any resistance in that first half. I think also, I mean, you have to say that, like the amount of times we saw the bomb kind of far away, a little unusual. Nothing crazy. I don't want to harp on it too much, but obviously with a round like that, it's going to be a topic of conversation. Apex going to have to back away from the fight with that ugly sounding P2K.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Get that out of there.
I mean, the good thing about the bomb problem, we're going to call that, is so easy to fix, right?
Yeah, it is.
Could be fixed
It is the
overnight,
most
so.
minor of issues.
Yeah, so it's going to be no issue. Masuta by the sandbags, a little bit on his own. A good headshot to start with. Is there going to be a flash to set him up? There will be. Apex taking his time. He's not under any pressure. Like, I'll throw it one of these days. Masuta, it's a beautiful triple. What more can you ask for?
A fourth?
True.
You could ask for more. It would probably be a little unreasonable.
Faster flashbang from Apex. Fiddling around with the grenade in there.
It's his fault. Mega's going to switch into the side as well. Apex is very, very low. Ooh, spamming away. First kill is his. There's the peek from Apex. Goes down, but Megas has got the follow-up in the final. 12-4 for Vitality. Both pistols now won. And MIBR's hole dug a little bit deeper.
Yeah, I mean, hard to even see up to the surface at this point in time. There's no light shining down this far into it. 12-4, and the 17th round. It's all working out really well for them. Now, if you didn't know, we do have 2 more games that are coming up today. So the Counter-Strike continues. We're not done. Even if it looks like Vitality are about to finish this one a little bit early.
Yeah, coming up next is going to be NIP taking on Na'Vi. And
NIP winning, of course.
Okay, sure. Why not? Final game of the day is Astralis taking on Big. So we'll see the other portion of this former Astralis core continue to compete. Apex is living the dream. He's hungry, thirsty, eco Cobra, eco warrior. The SMG's chiming in, getting everything.
Yeah, he didn't want to wait around. Still doesn't. Nice cleanup. Good triple. Why not? Why not hunt for those kills? 13-4 as we go into the 18th round. AK's back in the hands of MIBR. A comeback of epic proportions on the T side if they were to try and attempt it.
Yeah, not just in the fact that they're on the T side, not just the fact that the scoreline is so overwhelming in the favor of Vitality, but just in terms of like the eye test of the style of play and the swagger that Vitality's playing with right now. It would take a lot to put Vitality off their game here on Inferno at the moment.
Dumping a bunch of nades outside of the B-bomb site with 4 people over there at the beginning. So magisk, the only weakness here would have been if he somehow, if they just rushed to top mid. I don't know why they would do that, but they did.
And actually, Vitality holding on to a bunch of nades at this B bomb site. They brought 4 players over initially. It was dupreeh and magisk, I believe. Actually, just dupreeh who dumped his nades. magisk was dumping them down mid. I think zywoo threw a little bit of something down banana as well. But that leaves Masuta and Apex with SMGs with so much utility at this B bomb site. So if MIBR think they can come to banana late and have a pretty easy kind of access into the B bomb site because smokes might be gone or Molotovs might be gone, they're in for a rude awakening.
Nice nades. Late on banana.
2 smokes and a Molotov. That can stall out the entire round.
Ooh, is he going to be flashed into it? Yes, he will. And timing is everything. There's the peak, and it could have worked. If that had been maybe 1 second earlier, I don't know. Someone in the back took the bullet all the way back in there. Random bullets.
Turtle's got to be so pissed.
Yeah. Like, why me? I am the 4th guy in this attack, and I wasn't even trying to be close to that fight. 35 seconds. They kind of have to... they don't have to, but it's hard to fall back and go middle at this point in time.
Yeah,
so.
but as soon as they throw utility of any kind, Apex is going to drop a Molotov as well, and you have to imagine he's going to be aggressive. There's the smoke. Here's
Oh, he's trying to optimize this so much. There it is. Only letting woodie through. At least he had the bomb. So maybe he could try and put that bomb down right away because there's not going to be enough time. Oh, no. MIBR, 9 seconds and a swing. Apex. If he got that kill, the round would have been over, but at least it's a bomb plot for MIBR. Fighting to stay alive as much as they can. dupreeh sneaking in. Smoke was faded there at the CT spawn, and woodie, he goes down. Jodo is low on health. Exit. Fighting to try and stop the retake that's coming. It's not going to be possible, it seems. magisk and Jodo in a one-on-one. magisk, there must be a kid somewhere, surely. He's just going to run and try and find him, and he's escaped. Jodo is so far away. He's just going to try and save it, or what? He can't really run there in time, can he? He's back with the knife out. And oh, nice bait. That is actually a crazy play from Jodo. magisk did pick up a kid. I thought he had that round.
I mean, there's no way he could know, but he probably could have stuck that bomb and just straight up won it. Not least of which because of the fake jump around the corner. Jodo had to play that. I mean, 9 HP. He just had to get a bit lucky. And he got it.
That's actually pretty well played.
Yeah, well, actually, that round's super well played from Vitality as well. I think the only reason it's not in their favor is those SMGs. Apex very easily could have killed the planter with an M4.
Yeah.
13-5. Nicely done from MIBR. Nice clutch from Johto with 9 health. He's at 9 and 14.
Future generations are going to have whole hard drives filled with Apex gifts. Yeah.
Just waiting.
Endless meme catalog for every situation.
Well, he's been dropped first this round. Aggressive at the car. Turtle going to start peering into the site once that duel on top of coffins. zywoo looking for 1 kill and to drop off and evacuate the position. Ooh, he's in trouble, blinded, and woodie doesn't commit to the fight. zywoo with an off angle has brought woodie down very, very low. Him and dupreeh mounting some resistance at these choke points with initial contact. And MIBR looks like they're going to get funneled back to the B bomb site where Masuta has moved out.
Yeah, they're calling for a 3-1 setup here, Vitality, leaving Masuta on his own. He doesn't have any nades to deal with it either, but he's been playing a really cool game so far in Inferno, so maybe they just trust in him. 45 seconds now. There's a bit showing a lot of damage onto Turtle, and with woodie being low already, this is a bit of an issue. Look at the confidence on Masuta. He's not under any pressure, and he could have just as well killed 4 people right then and there. He is ice cold.
Oh, it's so brutal, and magisk even had a smoke. They're going to have to go through it. Jodo down low. So was woodie, but he gets spammed. Exit. Drops the bomb over. Does not want to risk the cross. Going to be a tough 3-on-2. Follow-up flashbang is in, and magisk has put a stop to the plan. He even transfers over to exit. We'll take it. 14-5.
He looked for a long time for that last spray, but it worked in the end. I'm so impressed by Masuta in that moment. He just looks like...
Pretty much the whole time I was like, he's going to fall back.
Yeah.
He's going to fall back this time. Oh, he got a kill. He's going to fall back. And then he just sticks around and gets another one.
That's unreasonable.
I mean, it is, but it's kind of par for the course of this Inferno game so far.
Yeah. Back to Tech 9's, a deagle, and then AK-47. It's 14-5. If there's something to be said for the hell that MIBR are finding themselves in, at least it's a short-lived one at this rate.
Yeah. Oh, that's that one got away from Apex.
Still some good nade damage there towards the bottom of banana.
Can chuck a pigskin a quarter mile.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
how come you can drop grenades right in front of you, but you can throw them once they're live really far? Why can't you throw grenades to your teammates that are like halfway across the map, but they don't detonate because you didn't pull the pin?
Okay, that's a good question. Maybe send the Valve devs an email.
Listen, I appreciate you even try to bring that anywhere forward. Would have expected just be ignored, you know? 4-3.
I do my best to sometimes entertain your insanity.
Try.
I can't just shoot you down every time. It'd be awkward for everybody.
All right. Well, thanks.
Apex is chilling. And dupreeh has one flashbang that'll throw up onto the roof. Good kill. It's coming in a little bit late. It's not there yet. There's the peak. Apex cannot handle the jumping SMG.
Yeah, but even then, Good amount of damage. Very hard to make it out here.
And there's no more utility for any kind of safety for the remaining MIBR players. So Turtle, I am sorry.
Yeah, nothing that he could have done there. zywoo adding a couple of kills at the end of the round. 15-5. And just...
This has been a fun little spanking. I've there's, you know, you don't always get to enjoy a 15-5 scoreline.
No?
This one has felt like it's been enjoyable. Maybe I'm just in a good mood today. I don't know if you've enjoyed it.
I mean, I have in the sense that, you know, obviously, I wanted to live in a world where MIBR,
yeah,
you know, got the upset. But that was just for my personal benefit. In reality, I think it's really encouraging to see this Vitality project off to such a good start, because I wouldn't have really quit on this project if it was off to a bad start. It's just that it's just harder to make something work.
It's nice to see the early returns.
Yeah, and we also know that now that the major's been announced, right? The pressure is on right away. You don't have a lot of time to make things work, so
yeah, essentially like 2 to 3 months where you want to be really charging up and hitting your peak. So, and remember, the nice thing about this too is the next game we get from Vitality is taking on the new G2 lineup.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick as well.
I'm really excited for that game, actually. That I look forward to. Well, 15-5, a minute on the clock. Flashbang is there.
Yikes.
Good timing. Needed to be a kill right there. Exit's gone down. That might have been the only window of opportunity they had. It was to hunt down magisk, get the kill. They're going to try and fake the bomb. Very bold move. But now more backup has shown up. Turtle landing a running shot with the CSAT 75. And they're doing some decent damage in this round, MIBR. 3-on-3. No bomb plant yet. And they're going to find magisk. He was low from earlier. dupreeh still in the corner, and he's going to find the headshot. Would he? Oh! As he falls off, a style kill at the end. And a huge victory here for Vitality, taking down MIBR in 2 matches.